Paparazzi Accessories is a product-based multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. Now, over the years, Emily Jones here on YouTube has made so many pieces of content about paparazzi and has helped people exit, and she continues to. And she gave me a heads up about some mass resignations going on. A lot of people that have left paparazzi and wondering, what might be coming soon. Maybe paparazzi might be the next MLM that goes to affiliate. That seems to be like what's in the air. Now, paparazzi, they sell jewelry. It's only in the US. I don't know if it's in other countries, but I know it's not in Canada, because the consultants, the people that think that they're business owners, and they're encouraged to think this, they have to buy the jewelry and then they have to sell it on live videos. So it's kind of like if you watch the documentary about Lula Rich on Prime, and then they'll send out like a flat rate of shipping. See how this would never work in Canada because our shipping is so stupid. But I think what has happened is that they had this flat rate for a long time, $5 for jewelry. And then I guess they go on these live streams and they have to pay to get all this jewelry. Who do you think is the predominant customer here in this model? People that think they're business owners, people that are deceived into believing that they're business owners, purchase all these products, and then they have to sell them. And I can just imagine that similar to Lula Rich, you get caught with some real stinkers that just don't sell and that you're encouraged to keep buying. And then your inventory is growing by the day or by the week. You're sinking more and more money into this scam, thinking it's an investment into your business. You don't make money unless you spend money, that kind of thing, And then these prices, I guess they went up. And I think it just went up earlier this year to $8. So from $5 to $8. I went on Facebook and I typed in paparazzi resign or paparazzi resignation. What did I type in exactly? And there's a lot of posts. So from like May, June, and July, I just kind of tightened it up till 2025. And a lot of people have just made these announcements on Facebook that they've resigned. But something has stood out to me that's different than what you typically see in different multi-level marketing participants that leave for another company. Usually the typical post is this huge long thing. I'm so grateful for the time that I spent in, and I prayed long and hard about this, and now I'm ready for my new journey. And there are a few posts like that. Some consultants have moved to other multi-level marketing companies. You can tell they've already shared a link, but a lot of them, they just announce that they're resigning just like this. I'm resigning from paparazzi. It's been great. Just devoid of the whole like emotional roller coaster goodbye, the tearful farewells. It's weird to see so many participants in a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme just resign with all these posts like that. And it doesn't look like they're going anywhere else. I've just decided I'm just done. And I'm just selling out all my stock for like $2, for $3. And then there's another part to this. I had gone on and I forget when it was. It might've been on a Thursday, whenever it was. Whenever I was on Facebook, I was scrolling through and there were all these paparazzi consultants that were live streaming at the moment that I was searching through. And it was just heartbreaking to me to see all these women, these creative, strong women that were just being used by paparazzi to sell all their cheap jewelry. And I know that some people can really like it and think it's beautiful and flattering. It doesn't change the fact that these people are being used by this scam. And it just was infuriating me to see woman after woman just, hi everyone, or happy Thursday or happy Friday or whatever. And then they had all this inventory behind them. And they're so proud, they're trying to work their business. And it's just, they just don't see what they're in. So Emily sent me this Facebook video and I'm going to do a blind reaction to it. And I think this is one of the founders of Paparazzi, Misty. I've seen her before. And these people are weird. Keep in mind, the state of Washington was going to, go after paparazzi for being a pyramid scheme. And they're like, okay, blah, 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 no problem. We'll just people can purchase the jewelry, but they just can't sell it. They can't be a business owner. We just remove that. So they kind of like dodged that bullet, but I don't know what else is coming soon. But apparently this video is pretty interesting. So here we go.
Hey paparazzi, we're going to do something a little bit different for our live today. I'm live from the Sky Bridge here at corporate. The Sky Bridge is literally a glass bridge connecting building 1 to building 2. And
this reminds me when years ago, so I was a military kid. We lived in Germany and we were one of the first Canadians sent over to make this new NATO base. And we lived outside in Übach-Pallenberg. I hope I'm saying that right. And I lived in Germany. I went to school in Holland. I had to cross the border every day. There's a whole bunch of unnecessary information for you. Anyway, we used to go to this McDonald's, and I think it was in Aachen. Am I saying that right? If you speak German, let me know. And there was this like a sky bridge for the burgers. I would always get a cheeseburger. I loved getting cheeseburgers. When I grew up, you know, my taste matured, and then I chose a quarter pounder with cheese. But at the time, I loved cheeseburgers, and I would you'd see it like kind of go up this little thing, and I'd be watching it. And then I just love it. This is what it reminds me of.
As you can see, the orders transfer across this sky bridge all day, every day. They leave building 2 in the back, and they head across.
That's it. There's no more.
Across the sky bridge. They go through and across, up and over, and down into the UPS truck. So I wanted to show you all of the fun places that my friends live in. And guess how we're friends? We're friends because of paparazzi. So I wanted to call.
I mean, if I was in paparazzi, like I would think this is the coolest thing ever. I would love to go see this and just see it. I mean, just because I'm like the kid at heart, it would remind me of the cheeseburger just going along the little treadmill, like it's coming to me. And then I'd be seeing all these boxes as all this exciting jewelry. I can see how this would be really exciting for consultants or distributors, whatever you call them.
Out a few orders. Here I have Natalie, and Natalie is from Pleasant View, Utah.
Wow. Just like calling people out where they live. I've got to adjust the light on this. You might also notice that my the clarity of my video viewing pleasure for you has suddenly improved. And I just got to give a quick shout out of thanks to the person who left a comment on one of my other videos, just recent videos, saying I'm always in the dark. And I know I am. I know it sucks, but it's because this camera, this webcam that I'm using, it just stopped working. It would constantly crash. And I was doing a podcast interview. Somebody was interviewing me, and it kept crashing. And I had to finally, the camera just wouldn't work, but the volume would. I had to hook up, to my computer, the microphone. And so I thought, well, I got to order another one. And I ordered this other one that I've been using forever. And it's really dim. And so it's dim. It looks dark, and that's why. But this thing always works. So today I thought, well, you know what? Why don't I dig this thing out of the box? I'll plug it in, and it's working. So knock on wood, this thing continues to work. So that's that. Some more unnecessary information for you. Why do your videos go so unnecessarily long? I don't know. It's probably because I can't stop talking.
Here's another one. Laura is from Houghton Lake, Michigan. Oh, here's another one. How about my friend Serena? She is from New York. Oh, and here is one. This is from Georgia. We've got Alabama. I
wouldn't want my name and my address, like where I live, shouted out by the multi-level marketing company I was in. There's just, especially when this company is like a lot of them are women, there is danger on social media. If you want to do it, go for it. I mean, when you're in MLM, everybody doxes themselves anyway. At some point, you mark yourself safe from whatever incident that there's a natural disaster, or you need to tag the restaurant that you're in to just show everybody the luxury lifestyle you're living in. But as somebody who owns this company, you really should know better. I think this is really unprofessional. I get the excitement of being spontaneous and making that connection with your consultants. They're going to be like, oh, that's me. But this is just unprofessional. You could have done something different, in my opinion.
Let's see here, Green Bay, Wisconsin. This is somebody who's just getting started in the business. Super excited for them. We've got Monica in Pennsylvania. Oh, yep, Monica's got a couple, which is really, really fun.
Look. How much do you think those boxes cost? Look at the size of those. How many pieces of jewelry are in there?
Look back here.
Look at that. Now that's making bank, eh? Holy crap. I thought we were getting screwed in Mon 8. Poor paparazzi. How many pieces of jewelry are in that? It's getting darker now. It's probably going to rain. And that's why it's like really white. Now there's like too much light. I'm going to be bleached out here.
We've also got Ellen. Ellen is from Durham, North Carolina. One of my favorite things about paparazzi is that you are all over the United States and you are connected by one thing, the amazing crown of paparazzi. I am grateful for a corporate staff who packs these orders all day, every day. It is so fun to see where you're from. Should we do a few more? We've got Penny from Whitesburg, Tennessee. We have got Erica from Birmingham, Alabama.
This wouldn't make me want to join, or sign up as a consultant with this company. I think this is more geared towards retention of their distributors. It's this forced happiness and this inclusion of this family. Like, look at from around the United States, we're all working together, and some people might be watching this and get really excited hearing their name being called out, and then they might talk about it with their team, and feel this real camaraderie. I think this is only appealing to people that are still in paparazzi.
Here we've got a package going to New York and Texas. Here's another one to Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Indiana. Here we have Christina in Gooding, Idaho.
God, can you imagine what is the population of Gooding? I'm going to look it up right now. There can't be very many people in there. Where's the headquarters of Gooding, Idaho? The population was 3,716 at the 2020 census. See, this isn't okay. This isn't right. It's fine when you live in a larger community, but when you're living in a smaller community, it's, just respect people's privacy. This is brutal.
Here's
at the same time, I'm looking at these things and I have so many questions about the journey that these things take. And I think it's so intriguing that these are packed in a warehouse and then they have to go on this little treadmill. And they go all over the place before. It's like this has been the most convenient, the most efficient way possible. It couldn't have pulled the truck around to where they're being packed. They got to do this whole, cheeseburger display. It's so strange. I guess this is it. This is how things are made.
Another one, we've got Angie in Ranson, West Virginia. But you know what? I think one of my favorite things is thinking about all of the cute pieces that are inside these incredible boxes. So what I want to do.
So I just want to say, if you are in paparazzi and you're watching this video, thank you so much. And I understand that you can really enjoy your products and really love them and think, I don't even care. You know what? This is just something I really enjoy doing. And I really love these pieces. Okay, that's fine. I would also ask if you believe that, if you are trying to sell them at the same time, because it's kind of like you have to pick one. If you're trying to sell them, then you need to understand that it's important for you to track your income and expenses. Even if you're just selling it a little bit here and there, you still need to figure out how much you're actually making versus how much you're spending. And that doesn't take away from the quality of the products. If you really like them and you think they're really cute and that you do sell them and that people like to buy them too, that doesn't take away from that. But it's important that you admit if you have been tracking your income and expenses. And I never did for 5 years when I was in money. I was asked, I would brush it off. I would get so defensive. I came up with all kinds of excuses, and I just wish I had have come across content on the internet encouraging me, just Julie, get a piece of paper, rip it out, a loose leaf piece of paper, and write down income expenses, and just, put a line down the middle, and just at the end of the month, just go through my emails, Mon 8, everything, and write it down, and then actually be honest with how much I'm spending during the flash sales, not avoiding the excuses that I'd be saying, well, I'd be buying it anyway, or I'm just stocking up. It's an expense. An expense is an expense. $19.99 a month website fee, put it down. Put it all down. Put it all down, Julie. I wish somebody had have encouraged me to do that, because that would have really forced me to see what I was making, what I was actually making. And I was losing. And most people do lose. And that's kind of the first step in realizing that it's designed for us all to lose, even though we might still really love the products. And we really believe that our success is just because it's just due to ourselves, our evolvement as a high frequency human. The more we personally develop, the better that we're going to become. And it's hard to look at the actual numbers when it starts to challenge that, because that's also a belief system that keeps us from seeing the reality, which is that we must lose money. All right, and that might be enough for now. Let's just watch more of this video.
Is take just a minute and show you the items that I would place inside my own order. But I want you to be able to see the scribe bridge. I told you that both sides are glass. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera just a bit so that you can see all the way over here. I told you there is glass all the way around, which I think is so pretty. You can see barely into the warehouse behind me. Obviously, we're up like 2 stories, almost 3 stories in the sky, which I think is really fun. I'm going to show you again some of my favorite pieces. So these are pieces that if I were to place a paparazzi order right now, this is what you would find.
Why would you have to place an order? You own the company. Look at how light this is. I'm so sorry. You can't win with my content. There's always something just like a nightmare that's going on. The audio is crap. I went through the whole phase with the headset and then the too much mouth noises. Now it's dark. Now I'm like whitewashed. It's just, yeah. Every once in a while, there's going to be like a good video, but this one is just going to be another one that's just, it is what it is.
Inside. This is a really gorgeous charm necklace. You're going to see that it is gold.
Look at that.
Look at that. Beautiful.
See, this for me, like I can't wear stuff like that. It just, I look odd wearing that kind of thing. I would look at something like this if I was walking in the mall, and my eye would be caught to it, and I would just like touch it just because it's glittery, but I wouldn't look good in anything like that. That's just definitely not my style. But I mean, I can see why people might like something like this, I guess.
Pendant at the bottom, especially in the light, you're going to get those beautiful orange and yellows and blues. I mean, look at this little medallion right here. Look out. That's so flipping cute. We've got pearls.
It sounds like she said that's so fucking cute, but I know that she didn't, because I know that she doesn't swear. But that sounded like it. Let's go back a little bit and just see what she said.
Medallion right here. Look out. That's so flipping cute. We've got full pendant at the bottom, especially in the light. You're going to get those beautiful orange and yellows and blues. I mean, look at this little medallion right here. Look out. That's so flipping cute. We've got pearls. But that charm phase and trend is super strong, and I love this one. I love bracelets, you know that. This is a really fun one, so I love the texture of this. I also love that you're going to see the rhinestones coming around, okay? This is a really, really fun one. It is stretched, so easy to put on and take off, but I feel like you can wear this with so many items. Now, I'm an earring girl. I love a good earring, and I definitely like a big earring. I'll show you the earring that I'm wearing actually right now. See how I've got that red paint inside with this little charm necklace. Obviously, I have on a skirt today, black huaraches, and then a tighter shirt.
This is the person that owns the company. I just don't have any jewelry on right now, but I'm wearing a dress, and it has pockets. I said bare feet. I don't have anything on.
Okay, silver accessories, but I wanted to pop that red. You see me in bigger earrings a lot, but this one is so flipping cute. You're going to see right there, we've got that gunmetal. I love the chain suspending down. I love that you've got the ball chain sitting right next to the regular chain. I also love that it is a curtain going through that circle or sphere. This is absolutely amazing. And actually, I've got this bracelet right here that I feel like would match that.
So we have the owner of the company talking about all the things that she likes. Okay. I don't understand this. I don't understand why.
earring. Great. You're going to see it is a stretch. White rhinestones. So beautiful. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at the size of this.
But isn't each one of those, you have to sell them for $8 each? So this is hefty, you know? This is a hefty investment. And you think of the size of those boxes? Those black ones were massive. How many pieces were in each of those?
It's actually quite lightweight, but
I wonder what the cost is. If they're selling it for $8, I wonder how much it costs for each piece.
the width, I think, is absolutely incredible. Now, I love this one. This one I showed you not that long ago on Sneak Peeks, but you're going to see this is a gold base, and it's got this stone. It's got the natural tiger's eye, the white stone, and the blue stone. I mean, are you kidding me? This is flippin' darling. This is one that I believe is an amazing.
This kind of reminds me of Scentsy end of month. You have the owners always been selling the products like this? In the skylight? In the sky dome?
Amazing earring because it goes.
Does anybody ever ride that treadmill? Oh, I would, for sure. I'd be sitting on that treadmill. Take me to the warehouse, sliding down, surprise! I'm landing in the UPS truck. Somebody has got to have jumped on that thing. It's so easy to do. Why wouldn't you?
So many things. I love those staple pieces, those wardrobe essentials. So you're going to see this.
She thinks they're so fucking cute. She said it, not me.
Silver right here. Look at how high sheen it is. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that it tapers, right? And it gets a little bit wider here at the bottom. And then it tapers up through the back. So flippin' cool. This is another one of my favorites.
Don't say flippin'. Just say what you mean. Just say what you mean. People pretend to be so affronted by the F word, but it sounds more ludicrous to say another F word in like replacing the F word that you actually want to say. What do you think is more authentic? You know, what do you think is better? It's just stupid, you know? Just say it. Say what you want to say. Just let the words fall out.
So we've got the gold chain. It connects into the silver. Like, are you kidding?
See, I would like to wear something like that, but I look just so stupid when I wear jewelry. Like sometimes very rarely I'll wear something and then it might look okay, but I just look out of place. Like it's obvious. People that don't even know me, they're like, no, you need to take that off. It just looks off, you know? I just don't wear it. I would like to wear something chunky like that, but it wouldn't suit me. I don't like the silver and gold thing either, but I know some people would, and it would look really nice on them.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
It's absolutely flipping amazing. It's absolutely, I mean, are you kidding me? The sheen on this and the taper, it's absolutely flipping amazing.
I feel like you could wear this with a lot of different things. Now, this is one, I feel like this is boho, and I love that trend. Definitely Santa Fe with the stone right there, but check out the...
Oh my, this is kind of like 1986 flea market. That's what it looks like. And the smell of onion rings, that's that weird sweaty smell. It's like the old restaurant fat that's been recycled over and over again, and it ends up in your small town at the flea market. That smell in the air. If you've smelled it once, you'll never forget that smell. And it's like you're going through it and you think, is this a brooch? Oh no, it's a bracelet. Can you imagine you're having to buy that for $8?
Detail of that stone. Absolutely gorgeous. The veining on it is so incredible. And then you've got the old gold. So if you look at it as a stretch, you're going to see the
veining is just a weird word.
The detail in the beads right there. If you have not added this to your order, for sure you need to. This
When the hell is going to buy that?
This one's a fan favorite for our entire family. My girls love this one as well. You're going to see this is a hinge hoop. So the hinge is right here. It's going to pop open. This is a great one to wear with so many different things. It's an easy wear. Super lightweight. You don't even know you have it in. Like, are you kidding me? And this one is darling. So I actually Love this one. It is a stretch. I'm going to go ahead and just put it on with.
Just take it. You own the company. I mean, why not? If I placed an order, you just take whatever you want. Who cares? We're probably going out of business this year anyway. Might as well just take what you want.
My outfit that I'm wearing right now, because look how cute it goes. This is a chain one that's also currently available, but like, look how cute those are together with the earring and here. Listen, I'm so glad that you spent some time with me. I can't wait for all of these packages to head to your house. I hope you have an incredible day. Most importantly, I hope you know you're loved.
Not the I hope you know you're loved. Wow. Well, say what you want. Paparazzi, their CEOs know how to do a live video way better than the Thompsons from Scentsy. They've got it licked. Her presentation is pretty good. There's no stuttering. She just seamlessly goes from one piece of jewelry to the next, and she describes why she likes it. But whether, you think you like the pieces of jewelry or not is kind of beside the point, because it's just the mask to hide the pyramid scheme and to hide the fact that most of the people purchasing the products, the real customers, are the distributors. So that's Paparazzi. We'll see what happens. I hear there's a convention coming up where there might be an announcement made. Maybe they're going to be going to affiliate, maybe not. I don't know, but hopefully they go kaput sooner or later. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.
Cold bones, yeah, that's my love. She hides away like a ghost.